What's up, my niggas? So Westbrook just got traded to the Washington Wizards. I know I'm a little late on that, but it is what it is. And James Harden is currently on the verge of being traded to another team. We don't know what team he's going to. We don't know what the latest update with him, but all we know is that he just wants he just wants the fuck out of Houston for whatever reason. And today in this video, I'm gonna break down basically of why I personally believe that Russell Westbrook and James Harden will both never win a championship. Let's go. Now, I've covered Westbrook in my past videos. I called him a bum multiple times, and a lot of people fuck with it, which was cool. The first year without KD, he got bounced out the first round against the Rockets and had that historic season where he just went off for these triple doubles and everybody was hopping on his coattails. And the league was just basically just awarding him with this sympathy MVP. And it was just like, I guess because he didn't have no help, KD bounced and he just scoring all these triple doubles and everybody was just on his. It was crazy. And then the second year, he got Paul George, Pandemic P, George Paul, whatever the hell you want to call his ass. He got Paul George, and they got their ass kicked in the second round to a rookie named Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. And then the next year, they got sent home by Damian Lillard with the go-home bucket, and that pretty much was like the last leg that OKC had. They got rid of Paul George, they sent Westbrook to the Rockets, and we already knew that once he got sent to the Rockets, that was not going to work out. You cannot have two ball hogs on the exact same team. It just does not work. And it's either apples or oranges. Pick one. Not only that, Westbrook has the lowest IQ that I've ever seen in a basketball player. Absolutely. If you are a clutch player, like let's say Kobe, Jordan, or even LeBron, you have to make sure that the game is being slowed down. With Westbrook, it just feels like he's constantly trying to speed the game up. And that's not a good look for his awareness or his IQ of the game. His IQ is terrible. His IQ is trash. He takes poor shots, dumbass shots for lack of a better word. Because we already know the nigga can't shoot. The nigga can't even shoot a three-point shot if a three-point shot came knocking on his damn door. He doesn't make up for it for how much he turns the damn ball over in crucial moments. Go back and watch the Lakers game. That nigga was ass as fuck. He has done nothing to prove that he can play with star quality, talented players. Say what you want about KD. But KD said, I can't win with this nigga, so I'm going to take my talents and I'm going to go join the team that beat me because I feel like I can't win with this nigga Westbrook. Now, I'm not saying what he did was like the best decision like in basketball because really it was like the most weakest move in basketball, but he did what he had to do to win the championship and he won a championship, so it is what it is. Now, let's talk about James Harden, this whiny strip club going flopping ass nigga. James Harden, his style of play is not good for the playoffs. His style of play is only good for the regular season because he is a regular season player. He can do all the step backs, the one-legged shots he needs to win games, but in the playoffs, when he actually needs to face elite teams, he's like a chocolate chip cookie that just crumbles and he's soft. He's nowhere to be found in the playoffs. He's never even been smart with the basketball either, just like Westbrook. And James Harden, he always flops to get calls, to get easy ass calls. And if I had a doubt for every single time that this nigga had a free throw shot, I probably would not be making this video right now. I probably would be sitting on some damn yacht in Hawaii right now because that's how rich I would be. Now, I talked about Westbrook's turnovers, but Harden is just as bad, if not worse, than Westbrook when it comes to turnovers. No matter how good of a scorer that Harden is or thinks he is, he would never create or spark enough chemistry with his teammates to actually win a championship. And that is just a fact, my nigga. This nigga has played with KD, Dwight Howard, Trevor Ariza, CP3, PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon, you name it, and he couldn't do jack shit to win with every single last one of them. James Harden is an isolated player. You cannot have a superstar on the same team with James Harden if Harden needs the ball consistently in his hands to win games, because that takes away the success of other caliber players on the team. Now, if he slowed his game down just a little bit, and I mean just a little bit, and actually let other players create their own shot and actually communicate with his teammates, then okay, maybe he can have a little bit of more success to win more games. But he hasn't done that. And honestly, at this point, I don't expect him to. The man is 30 years old. Same thing with Westbrook. So I really don't expect them to change up their game style at this point in their careers. And obviously, I don't expect their egos to allow them to change up their game styles. So that is the reason why I believe personally why they will never win a championship. Period. So hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do what you got to do. SBJ, I am out, baby.